cause I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac, I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can and it's dry. Riding this special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. She names and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here goes the surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Bet while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad bet, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put her gas in that sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the notch. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it on Fox. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of pop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Okay, money, okay, Anna, wait, wait a minute, say this. I wanna, I just, to the door, no one spell. I took the Billy Cool back, then I hopped in the car. I put the in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And man, sit there in the road, right, wow. I'm still up, ties, huh? I'm in the coupe by myself. I had to kick her though when I was fast. Keep the old ones on the shelf. In the fan. I'm sick and tired of me. Act like they fine and telling them lies. Acting like they the one created this and they get all this driven my guys. Yeah, Cartier eyes, Cartier coat, Cartier ass to watch. Cartier love, Cartier, Cartier spec buffalo on the side. Pussy cut diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier bad for the Cartier. See, I ring the cool with 200 the dash. Cartier jeans, ain't no way I can say. Ain't no way I'm ever gonna go out. Man, I can't go out, no way I'm gonna go out. I just grip on her and I show out. I sit like a champ and I wait on her whole lot. I just whip up a new Chanel paddock. I whip with the wrist and I don't break the door out. Turn the whole top floor to off. I'm the rest of one, two about to flood out.
From the capital of Tennessee and of country music for any of you fans out there, welcome to Nashville. We're at Nissan Stadium. Today, we're keeping it all here in the AFC South between the Houston Texans and the Tennessee Titans. Daniel Carlson ready to get us started. And we're off and running from Nissan Stadium. Deontay Hardy to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Zach Sealer there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Next, quick out wide, complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Shotgun snap to Nix. Chased out to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And 4th and 4 coming up.
Equivalent of a wild pitch when it comes to baseball, Cage. It's a catastrophic breakdown in mechanics at some point during that snap, and it leads to, well, several seconds of chaos, and unsurprisingly, a turnover on downs.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Hampton gets the handoff. He finds space into the red zone, and he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Again, it's Hampton. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Cage, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Nix from the gun. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Elliott connects there. And that one is going to get them on the scoreboard.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Nicole Hardman now on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Go play fake here with Smith. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. First carry now for Jonathan Brooks. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. And it's caught. He's got Lamb. They'll have the 1st down and even more. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, I love that.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
On second down, it's Brooks. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Going to the ground again on first. And he only needed one more step for the score. They stop him at the 2. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
It's pretty obvious this defense, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
Brooks will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Hey, here we go, guys.
From the gun, Smith. Catch is made in close. And that's a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans finish off their opening drive. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans take a 4-point lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here's Hampton, open the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear a lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
It's Hampton on second. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. 7-3 is our score. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They have 3rd down and 8. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. This one strikes down at the 1, and predictably into the end zone it goes for the touchback. Titans to the line now, 1st and 10. Carried by Brooks to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Hits him on the out route. And he He's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
I know that jet sweep didn't result in a home run, a splash play, Kate. That's a body blow. And boxers, they love to go to the body because if they do it enough, they know that knockout can come.
Now an inside handoff to Brooks. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap to Smith. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Smith will go on 4th down. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
Hampton now up the middle. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 42. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They get 13 on the pickup. And it sets up a Houston first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Play action with Nix. He fires one deep down the middle. Pass it down close. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Fullback drive, powering across. And he's in for the touchdown. The Texans parlay the interception into points. If there's an argument for continuing to rely on the fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that that remind us. They're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given the chance. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Hardman with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. this drive with Brooks. They'll cobble together a yard there. With Kobe Dean in on the tackle.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
From the 25 on second down. They set up the screen. Brooks. He is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Nashville. The Titans pushing for a late spark before halftime. New set of downs for him from the 46. Running the toss here to Brooks. Give him about 3 on that first down carry.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
From just shy of midfield on second down. Down the field, he's got Lamb. They're going to keep moving forward, brought down inside the opposing 30. They strike for 23 yards. And the Titans will have a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Hey, here we go, hey.
Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss, we've got second and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense came at the perfect time.
And will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast.
That's another Tennessee Titan. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Two yards standing between this unit and 6. Here's third and goal. Smith setting the throw. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans take the lead just before halftime. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans jump in front now by 5. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Knicks now on first and 10. Escapes the pocket. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Texans are going to have a first down. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Final timeout called by the Texans. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Slated downs to approach here from the 40. Knicks with it on first. taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Forced out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Elliott connects there. And that trims the lead to just a couple. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Hardman with a return. This makes it up to the 25. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. Brooks on the counter. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
There we go, Sonoma. 397.
1st down, and they go right back to it. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Hassan Reddick cleaning up that play.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Smith. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. 16 yards on the play. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Hands off here for Brooks. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Here we go, here we go. 390%.
Second and 10 now. Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
I know the combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
That's a nice run in there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run, crossing that 1st down marker.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. And throw them short.
And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. When you've got a tough QB, If he wants to put it on his shoulders, he's silent for it.
And he's got a nice goal to go here as he goes out at the 8-yard line.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Here's Brooks. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Smith. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Carlson's kick is good. And that throws the lead to 5.
Well, they'll take it. Some points to add a little to what's still a pretty small lead. Eventually, I think we all know they've got to find a way to reach the end zone.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. And the inside give to Hampton, who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap to get to 4. And they find him after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs. It gets the better defenses in this league.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap to Nix. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And the Titans will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go.
On the give, it's Brooks. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 47-yard line.
Three quarters in the books from this one. The Titans have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Out of the gun. Here's Smith. Wow, wide open here. Complete. To the house for Tennessee. Touchdown! The Titans take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Titans push the lead up to 12.
Texans 12. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's 4. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
1st and 10 from the 41. Out of the gun, it's Nix. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Nix from the gun. On the move, headed right. He sends this one to the end zone. Oh, what a catch. Back in the end zone. Did he get the feet in? Did he? No, couldn't get the feet in. Incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
On 3rd and 2, here's Nix. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Offense up to the line fast.
1st down, Houston.
On 1st down, it's Nix. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Throwing from the gun. Has it in close. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone. But what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends and the best of them.
And he's over the line and in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Wangu now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Pressure comes. Smith has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
We're saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
He is hauled down right at that midfield strip. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. You get to play with some of the best to do. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Smith. Finds him over the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's Brooks. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Titans leading by 5. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Hey, here we go.
Shotgun snap to Smith. To the middle, and it's looked in by Warren. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Titans will have a first down. Going with Brooks on the ground. He picks up 5 on that first down run. Brings up 2nd down. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
At the 12-yard line.
There we go, sit down. We're not even.
Again, it's Brooks. And this one is over. The Titans get the first down, and that should finish off this victory for them.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Chubb does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. With the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Looking for it with Brooks. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. Final timeout called by the Texans. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
A 24-yard attempt.
Score ball game.
Dave, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Need this to force overtime. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play. So this winds up a win for the Titans. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line.
swag.